Well, these guys are getting pretty big, and we're 2 days from harvest now. Good afternoon. Hi, I'm Mark. Welcome back to the farm. So I've already did the chores this morning. I've already done the morning chores, and I've actually done the afternoon chores. And so now it's raining, and because I have this awesome roof on my pole barn, I'm just going to take a little time, do some maintenance. So I'm going to swap out the drive belt on the mower, and then put new blades on because I've pretty much thrashed all that. I actually replaced the drive belt not that long ago, but what happened was I was doing some of this rough area, and a stick got up in there and wound in, and I didn't stop soon enough, and I did some damage to the belt. It lasted for a while longer after that, but then it finally pooped the bed. So I'm going to swap that out. And I'd like to get back out in the woods and do some more clearing over in that area that I've been working. We'll see how it goes with the rain. Yep, that pretty much, that's not good. And you can see I hit something pretty good with that one. You can just see it's gotten worn over the years of being resharpened all the time. So it's time to change. Quite a big difference. That's not a good sound. I don't know if you can see up in there, but you see how there's a piece of the guard around the blade compartment here? Right there. So that stuff back there, which is separate from the main housing of the mower deck, is broken off. These old blades, they were eaten down at the ends. They were thinner, so they weren't sweeping and covering the entirety of the mower deck area. So that's probably been broken for a long time. I think I may just cut it off, but I need to get up in there and take a look. All right, got the deck off again, and there's what it is. So this thing, it just broke the weld there. And you see how it wraps around like this? It should be going all the way around and around both of these. So all three of these should have that on the front. It doesn't. You can see they got it on the back. And I think it helps create the lift, for the blades to pull the blades of grass up into the area for cutting. I think I'll just cut it off right there where it's broken, and then let it ride for as long as it will. Yeah, it used to be welded up in here. Well, no more clanging metal, but it looks like my blades are not quite at the right depth. Looks like the middle one isn't cutting as deep as the other two, so I need to figure out a way to balance that out, but I don't know, it's something for now. All right. You guys like it, huh? It's a good thing. All right, I guess that's working then. Hawk, dude was just sitting over there waiting for me to start filming. That's pretty good. All right, so got just regular morning chores happening here, but I wanted to show what I accomplished out here. Remember, this was all overgrown and with thorns and other stuff, and you can see I've cleaned it out good. So I've got a lot of stuff over here that I've pulled out. You can see it's all opened up in there, which is nice, which lets me see through and see the turkeys over there. Next step is I'm gonna have to get rid of this stuff, but I think it's still a little wet for actually burning it. And I don't really feel like chipping it, but maybe I should do that. I don't know, I'm gonna think about it some more. Unwinding the bale is working pretty good. I get some loss on the ground here, but overall seems to be working. I have to figure out over time, like how much, use, like what are the number of feedings, what is the amount that I actually get out of a single round bale, and just for planning purposes for the long term. But it seems to be working okay, and the steers eat it. They like it, so I guess that's a good thing. Turkeys came over to help me water the cows. One of them's kind of one of those, I don't know, he's kind of white or a smoky gray color. Huh. Well, cows are over here enjoying that hay. Something a little bit peaceful about just watching them eat. Doing their thing. And then bonking one another. On a topic I never thought I'd actually talk about is their manure piles. I was watching Greg Judy, and he was talking about, Greg Judy's a Missouri cattleman, if you've never watched his channel. Greg Judy, regenerative rancher. And he talks about, you can tell a lot about how the cows are doing digestively from their manure. And this is a little bit like cakey. It's probably 3 inches high. It looks more like the top, like a muffin top, right? And so he says that when it's really good, it sort of flattens out almost like a pancake with a little bit of a gully in the middle of it. So I have to see if I can figure out what, is it a mineral deficiency? Is it something they're not getting? Or is it something, I don't know. Are they getting too much of something else that results in their manure looking like that? Because I guess it's possible that you can feed and feed and feed your steers and they don't actually put on weight because of the way the nutrients are moving through their body. So I got to figure that out. Well, these guys are getting pretty big, and we're only we're 2 days from harvest now. So you got one in the back there. You see him? Yeah, he's not digging on stuff too much. He's not really walking. So he's just an example like the last one. It's just kind of got to the point that he's just kind of given up. So for the move, because I'm going to move this now, what I'll do is I'll go and actually pick him up and take him outside, set him down, move the whole thing, and then bring him back in close to his food. But the other ones, boy, they're getting big. And I'll show you a difference. I'll see if I can do a jump cut to show you what the new ones coming out of the brooder look like. And it's a difference of only 5 weeks. Quite a bit smaller. Here's my hand for comparison. Oh, they're biting my ring. So what a difference that time makes. All right, was working on clearing some more woods. Actually clearing stuff that I already started to clear. So I was working on that some more, and I got a call to action. Somebody needs some eggs. So I'm going to bring some eggs over to the American Legion and meet them in the parking lot there and drop them off. And I'm going to meet them and drop it off because our road is not It's not good. And I don't mind people coming out. I like people coming out, but I don't know. I don't want somebody to bang up their undercarriage coming across our road, so I'd just rather not have to deal with that. So I'm gonna go meet them at the Legion. Okay, well, this is as much as I could get cleaned up out here today, but it's starting to get thinned out. But I've got a lot of piles of stuff that I've got to either chip or burn. I'll probably try and drag a bunch over to chip just so I can have some carbon, because I got more poop in the wagon. So make some more compost or build another compost pile. Yeah, so that's it. Tomorrow I'm going to spend some time getting the equipment prepped and checked for harvest on Saturday. And that's going to take a couple of hours, but I want to make sure everything's prepped in front, so that way when I get out there first thing in the morning, it's all ready to go and I don't have to, mess around with stuff. So yeah, it's coming up. These guys are about ready to go. The ones in the brooder, you saw them earlier, they're ready. They're ready to come out here and get on pasture. Whew. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it from here. Talk to you guys later.